Oh my gosh, he's trying to eat the cage open. This guy is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Bro, you crazy. What is good, Gray Gang? We're here today. Trapping season's been in for a little while, but it's actually been deer season. But deer season's over, or at least it is in Kentucky, and we're about to get started trapping. Now, the first trap location is right here. It's in the corner of the field. There's a tree stand over there and, well, just a bunch of trees over there, I guess. I don't know. Then there's a big field back here. I trap this spot with a foothold every year, and this is actually where we caught a red fox, and it got away. And to this day, that's actually one of my best videos. Now I'm gonna give you a real quick look at my trapping equipment. I've been trapping for about 5 years probably. I didn't trap a ton last year, but I used to trap a whole lot. Here's my go-to tool. Number one, we call it the groundhog. It's basically a hammer with a digging thing, and then this for so you can punch holes in the ground and put bait in. That right there. What that means, this is one of the smaller top traps. They're like the Cadillac of traps. Like, they're some of the best ones they make. Traps like that grab feet, they'll range anywhere from like $8 up to like $25. That right there, that's one of the most expensive traps they make. They're really great because they last forever. However, whenever someone steals them, you know, it kind of gets expensive. But lucky for me, I'm trapping on private property in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's gonna steal my traps. If you're out there trapping on public land where there's a lot of people, I would not recommend. Guys, but it just blew my mind whenever I figured it out. I think that's just the neatest thing ever. Besides that, guys, that's like all you need. The trapping tools are actually quite simple. However, making a perfect set is not as simple. You're out here in the fox's house and you're trying to make him, with a foot about that big, step on a spot about that big. It's really crazy when you think about it. I'm confident there's been a red fox seen in this field this year, and just saying, guys, like, we're gonna catch him, and we're probably gonna eat him too. Sorry if that offends you, but I'm hungry. Gosh. Wendy's chicken nuggets, let me tell you guys, they're about to break the bank. They won't even let me get the senior citizen discount anymore. It's a shame, it really is. But another trap we're gonna be setting. This is one of y'all's favorite. It's a dog proof. If the name of the trap didn't explain it enough, this is a trap where dogs cannot get caught. This trap is basically only for raccoon and possum. Because what they have to do, you can't really see too good, but there's a little lever in there. They have to reach in there with their opposable thumbs, grab it, and pull up to set it off. That's actually one of y'all's favorite traps. The reason is because they're easy to set, and I can't really mess them up. We catch a whole lot of stuff on these. Hey, what up, it's your boy KG. We're out here, we're stunting. A few minutes ago, I told you about the essentials. Now I'm just going to tell you about what I like myself. I like good knee pads. Doggy knees isn't really a sensation I enjoy. So I'm just gonna prop my knees up here and wrap these little $2.99 looking outfit things around my leg. Unfortunately, you can't find these bad boys at KendallGray1.com/shop, but there is a lot of things, and I would encourage you to check it out, especially since Christmas is coming up and a lot of things are running out of stock. Like the KG pocket knives, they've already ran out of stock, and it's barely even December. But like stuff like the hoodies and some of the other super awesome items, they may be running out quick. So like, if you're really wanting something for Christmas, it may be the best time to buy it now, because don't tell anybody, especially that random guy walking through the field. Oh, I have no idea. I'm kidding, it's Creepy Cooter. Yeah, I don't know how he got here from Texas. But like I was saying, a lot of the stuff on this website are selling out pretty quickly. But I'm gonna lower y'all down, and you know what that means. We's about to get dirty. I'm probably gonna make the set right there, and you know what? That's probably about all y'all need to know. Mainly because that's about all I know. It's a pretty simple life out here. Also, while I'm out here trapping, I like to get gloves, but somehow after I think I hit a bump last year, now I only have a glove. So I went out and recruited this little ratchet glove for my right hand. Alright, I think I may have found the hole from like 2 years ago. Also, if there's any of you guys extremely interested in this, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do a whole big series on my second channel. That way y'all that want to learn can actually learn, and y'all that don't care, you don't have to waste your time, I guess. Alright, so now that I got my trap set, I'm gonna lay right here, make sure, okay, that looks about good. That's how big of a trap bed I need. And as I'm digging up this dirt, I'm gonna put it over here in my pan because I'm actually gonna need that later. Incoming, one of my most favorite time lapses of the entire year. Hammering the trap. That's also one of the most sweaty time lapses ever. I promise that, guys. It's a workout, and it's like below freezing. All right, that is actually looking really good. Now I'm just gonna start shaking stuff over it. Alrighty, boys, here's what you got. Trap is right there, hole right there. I'm about to get some super stinky bait, stick down the hole, and whenever they come to it, they're gonna get trapped. We got some of the bait, just gonna dig in there. That's like actual rotted bobcat meat. I think that's one of the things they use. Now we're done with the bait. Now we're gonna get some lure. I have no idea what's in here, but it stinks really bad. That's what brings them in from the long distance. Every now and again, you can put like fox pee up there on it, but for me, I'm just gonna leave it. Now let's go right back in there. We'll set us a little coon trap. Boom. Actually, we're gonna leave the can right there because it attracts through visuals. Now on over to here. As you can see, maybe not, there's a steel trap right there. I'm actually not gonna set it on camera for you guys because, I don't know, I mean, the video's getting kind of long. Plus, the second part of this video, we're gonna catch something. We'll see you then whenever we catch something. And we're back, guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna come back to y'all without an animal. And, well, we got an animal. Now, just from the thumbnail, you can probably tell that it's a possum, but I've actually set it in a different location. I didn't show this set on camera, but we're actually down here by the old pond, just like I said in my old video, guys. I don't know why, but in the winter, water just gets so clear, and this pond is so clear right now. Like, I can literally look in here and see every fish that's in here, which is 0. Before we go in there and check out the possum, if you want to support me in any way, KendallGray1.com/shop, guys. Buy some merch. That's the best way to do it. Plus, you get stuff out of it. Like this right here, guys. This is one of my long sleeve fishing shirts, but it works amazing as an insulator. Plus, if I'm like wearing this all day outside, it keeps me warm on the inside. That if I go in the house, I just strip this off and now I have a long sleeve shirt that is perfect for indoors and outdoors. But for real, guys, if you do want to support me, that is by far the best way. It's KendallGray1.com/shop. Plus, Christmas is coming up super soon. But let's come on over here to the possum and check him out. Now, Kendall, how did you know you had a possum before you even went over to the trap? Well, Kennedy, check. We're putting the drone to use. But here is our possum. You can see what he has been eating. Last night, about 4 cans of stinking sardines. Those were actually sent in fan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Which brings us on down to what is this guy's name? Well, I was thinking, what's some good names that usually start with P? That's usually what we try to name possums, you know. Like Potter. He's probably one of the most famous possums in the world. And then we obviously had Patrick the possum. And then we had Patricia the possum. And Patty. And then Danny. Okay, guys, that doesn't start with a P, but I just wanted to name one Danny, okay? But besides that, I've decided to name this guy Phineas, because Phineas starts with a P. Now, he doesn't look that mean. He's not growling. He's not like trying to jump at me like coyotes do, or like, I don't know, like bobcats and like skunks. Skunks don't do that. They just stick their butt up in there. It's scary enough, I'll tell you that. But if this guy did get aggressive, check out those monsters. Like, he's even got like one of his teeth must be loose or something. It's bleeding a little bit. But this guy has so many rows of teeth, and they are so sharp. I have been bitten by one of these sapsuckers before, because apparently I thought I was the possum whisperer, and that possum that bit me must have thought he was a coon. But check it out, guys. Like, it left a pretty good scar on me. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty bad one. Oh yeah, not that one. That one was a desk. That's the one I'm talking about. The one with the arrow on it? Yeah. Actually, if you look at my hand, I have a lot of random scars all over my... And I don't even know what they came from. I know that one right there is from a coyote, but it wasn't really the coyote. It was the cage it was in. But still, okay? I mean, I'm going to claim that the coyote attacked me. The only witnesses was me and the coyote, so no one can tell me different. But we're going to go ahead and pick up little Phineas since we named this guy. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Oh my goodness, he is so active. It's crazy. Here's the deal, okay? It is about to rain. I don't know if you can see that. The weather forecast said that there's like 80% rain at 11 o'clock and it's 11:01, okay? So we're kind of pushing the barrier, if you know what I mean. This guy's thinking, I don't know, he's like trying to be a magician, trying to seep out them little cracks. I don't think you're going to do it, Phineas. I just don't think you're going to do it. I'm sorry. You better be careful. He's going to tip that cage over and it's going to fall over in the pond. How's it going, brother? How's it going, brother? Let us know. This guy's working it like he's in an escape room or something, you know? He's working it hard, baby. Working it hard. Find those hints. Find those hints. Hey, there's a secret code. Look, there's numbers on it. You gotta read the numbers. But Mason, what do the numbers mean? I don't know, Phineas. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. He's an actor. Oh my gosh, he just tried to eat me. One fun fact I did learn about possums after I got bit by one, they actually can't carry rabies because their body temperature is so low, rabies can't survive. Humans, however, definitely can carry rabies. You should have saw Judy down at the Shell station. Hot dog is crazy. Goodness, Phineas, you are going crazy. Oh snap, he just headbutted the cage. Like, no kidding, guys. This is the most active possum I've ever seen. Usually you can like play with them and kind of pet them a little bit. Don't try that at home because, well, I got bit trying to do it because I thought I was cool and I wasn't really that cool. I thought I was Animal Planet. I was wrong. Phineas, bro, I mean, I know you like to go and like build stuff in your backyard, but Candace isn't nowhere to be found, brother. You got time. Oh, there he goes. He's grunting or something. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's a mating call. No, sir. No, thank you. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, it's getting kind of late. The moon phases is telling me about to rain. I'm not going to skin this guy. And I know a lot of y'all's like, dude, I'd love to see you eat that possum and get sick for 2 weeks. Possums don't carry rabies. I'm starting to second guess myself. I mean, look at this guy. He's thinking, I don't know why. I don't know why. You so mad at the world, brother. You just ate 3 cans of sardines for absolutely free. Oh my gosh. In the meantime, we're going to let him try to... Oh my gosh, he's trying to eat the cage open. This guy is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Bro, you crazy. One really cool thing is that on every single one of my traps, I actually have a KG trail camera set up to watch the catch. Except for this one. This is literally the only one that doesn't have a trail camera on it. But enough chitter chatter.
Kendall, dude, what are you gonna do with it?
Well, if we're gonna be completely honest, guys, I think I'm just gonna let him out right back here. I mean, I set in the trap. Today was not the preferred day I was looking to catch a possum. I'll say that. If I'd caught the possum yesterday, we'd probably skin him up. But today, I mean, there's a thunderstorm coming out, and it's gonna be like 3 days long. So, and since the only way I can skin stuff is outside, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm gonna let you out. Alright, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I'm kind of scared of you right now. I'm just kidding, I ain't scared of you. What are you gonna do? Bite me again? Tell me a good joke next time. Nobody's mad at you. You don't have to be so aggressive. Alright, dude, here's your chance. Go out the door and you'll be fine. Go on, buddy. We are friends. You gotta realize that. We're not enemies. We're friends. We're friends. You can like eat all the bobcat carcasses I don't eat. After I kill a deer, which may or may not ever happen, you can eat the guts. And we're like symbiotic. We're like that, bro. You is me and I is you. We work together. Hashtag Jesus. But that's all for this possum. Bro, he's walking on a log. That's the most majestic thing I've ever seen a possum do in my life. Besides climb up like an 8-foot tree right in front of me and have nowhere else to go. That's pretty majestic, but look at him. He's just standing there, watching his territory. And so now that we have successfully bagged the first critter of the season, we're gonna go for another one. And I'm actually gonna use the help of a drone to help me get there. Now, I'm actually gonna send this up, and instead of literally hiking an entire mountain, I'm just gonna scout it with the drone. We'll go ahead and send it up now. And there she goes. All right, boys, we're good. Now we're all logged in, everything's good. We're gonna go ahead and start reaching for the skies. So now we're actually over there looking into the property, and maybe this isn't such a good, scouting method anyhow. I mean, the sun, the glares are right in my eyes, so probably not the best time to try to be out here trying to, look for something, I guess. But I guess if we try to lower ourselves down, maybe we can get a little bit better view. So we can see something right here, but really not getting a ton of information back. We can tell that right up there is actually like a high wall, and then there's the cliff edge right there, and then on down there where you can actually see that mud looking stuff, that's actually way down in the bottom of the thing. Maybe set a trap right in there somewhere, probably on the lower part, because the high wall is really hard to get to. But besides that, guys, I think that's what we actually make do today. Alright guys, sweet. We done our scouting. Not a ton of scouting, mainly just looking for a decent little spot, making sure they wasn't like, I don't know, a house back there, even though there's never been one. You never know, man. The nomads could have came in. Could have moved in overnight. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna pack us up. Let's go set a trap. We're probably gonna set one for a predator, so a foothold. I've caught a bobcat back there before, and well, it's a really good spot for bobcat. And we're actually out here right where he's actually scouting. I think this is similar to the spot he's looking at. Up there's the high wall, and here's the cliff he's looking at, and then down in here is the swamp. I'm not positive, but we may have been looking through this hole, but then again, I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna set a trap right here to where the dirt hole actually goes back in there inside of the log a little bit. I've done this set for quite a long time, and about 2 or 3 years ago, I caught a huge bobcat doing this. All this wear right there on that branch, like where he's been chewed up, that was that bobcat. He was extremely mean and he was massive. But anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna set up my buckets here, get a good set going, and yeah, hopefully we can get a good time lapse out of this. And don't worry, guys, I know Christmas is coming up. I'll hit y'all up with some solid Christmas music. Here is the trap I'm gonna be using. This is an MB 550. It's quite a lot bigger than the ones I set earlier in the video, but then again, I feel like we have a pretty good chance of catching something a lot bigger out in this area. There's not much civilization around this area at all. Well, guys, I somehow lost my trap. Oh, here it is. I found it. Sweet. Ow! 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 And boom, we're done. Just like that, we have a world-class dirt hole set. The hole's right in there, perfect angle. The trap is right in there, perfect spot. And now all I gotta do is bait it up with some, well, things in the ice cream jar, stick it in the hole, and we should be good to go. And since it's Saturday, it's time for the verse of the week. Now this one is coming out of 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. And what that's saying, especially the last part, is how love covers a multitude of sins. The way that I interpreted it is that if you're truly loving everybody like God loves us, the way we're supposed to love everyone, that's going to keep you out of a lot of sin. Like, let's take 3 random sins, for example. We'll say stealing, killing, and what's another random sin? Oh, and we'll just say jealousy. All right, stealing. If you're truly loving people, like seriously loving, not just like fake love, you know, if you're seriously loving people, you're not going to steal from people, okay? Because you're going to love them so much, you're just not going to want to do that to them. Murdering people, okay, well, if you love them, you're going to like see how awesome they really are, and you're not want to go out and just, you know, kill them. Then with jealousy, if you're truly loving that other person, you're not going to be jealous of them, you're actually going to be super happy for them. So that verse right there is telling us to try our best to live our lives in love, because if we do love, that's seriously going to help us out, and it's going to stop us from committing all kinds of sins. But anyways, if you like the trapping video, here is a trapping playlist where you can watch all kinds of my old trapping videos. If you thought that possum was mean, watch this one, okay? This one bit me 8 times and it killed Abram. Okay, I'm kidding, but it was still a really big possum.